What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Andrew Deitch podcast. This is a weekly update, even though I haven't uploaded a weekly update in quite some time. But I've been meaning to record this episode like all day long. I didn't have to work today, and now it is 10 p.m. I'm finally doing it. I took the undertaking of trying to clean my room today. Like completely clean my room. Get rid of all the stuff and crap, paperwork, random things that are just lying around that I don't need. Donating clothes, all that kind of stuff. And I think I bit off more than I can chew because, like I said, it's now 10 p.m. and my room is an absolute mess. But hey, it happens. I feel like I'm super exhausted and I haven't really finished anything, but at least I got some stuff done. But anyways, welcome to the show. If you're new here, sorry to start off with such a depressing intro there, but I am fresh off of a almost 2-week trip, and so things are a little out of whack. I have been able to put out some episodes, but I am not really on track with where I needed to be and wanted to be. But, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you have setbacks, and I just need to work harder. Pretty much. But I wanted to kind of recap my trip a little bit because a lot of people have been asking about it and stuff. So basically, me and my brother, few months ago, I guess more than a few months ago, probably like half a year ago, maybe more, we decided that we wanted to go to a music festival called TomorrowLand in Belgium. And I've actually been to it before. I went to it last year. It's the most amazing music festival in the world. Absolutely. It's seriously, there's nothing like it. But anyways, tickets are really, really hard to get. So when they went on sale, my friend Chad was able to score us some tickets. So my brother and I, we got our tickets, and then we were like, okay, well, we've got to figure out how to get to Europe. So we were able to find some really cheap round-trip tickets in and out of Milan. And so basically our thought process was get to Europe. Flights are way cheaper once you're over there. So I was able to get my ticket, I think, for like $550 round trip to Milan, which is crazy. And so we flew into Milan. Then we had to get over to Belgium, but first we had a stopover in Amsterdam because Amsterdam is my absolute favorite city in the world. And we met up with a few friends there. And we took the train down to Breda, which is on the border of Belgium and the Netherlands. And then we met up with our friend David, who he had a car, and we were able to drive down from Breda to Brussels, where we spent the night in an Airbnb, just a few of us there. And then the next day we went to TomorrowLand, and that was absolutely incredible. If you want to learn more about TomorrowLand, I would just go on YouTube, watch some videos. I'm actually going to be putting out a video pretty soon talking about all the things that you didn't know about TomorrowLand, including a stage tour and all kinds of other fun stuff. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Tomorrowland lasted from Thursday until Monday. We left Monday at noon. They were kicking us out. David was still asleep in his room, and they were running around trying to wake everybody up because checkout was at noon, and David was still asleep. But yeah, it was crazy. It was a weekend for the books for sure. That place is just insane. Like I said, go see for yourself on YouTube. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. But then after Tomorrowland, we got a ride to Antwerp, where we met up with a couple other friends, and we rode the bus back to Amsterdam. So this time we went back to Amsterdam. We're kind of retracing our steps, and we spent a couple days there. Amsterdam is seriously my favorite city in the world, but if you're ever in Amsterdam, you have to go to Vondelpark. It is the most beautiful park, garden, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever been to. And it's smack dab in the middle of Amsterdam. It's crazy. You feel like you're transported to like Hobbit Town and you're in the middle of Amsterdam. It's insane. You definitely need to check that out if you ever find yourself in Amsterdam. But so we spent 2 days there. Then so my brother actually is continuing on his journey, and he's going for a few more weeks, or a couple more weeks, I should say. And so I went back home, and I flew back to Milan after some delays. Stayed in Milan for one night, woke up the next morning, and flew back to Atlanta. And I was just completely exhausted after that. Still kind of jet lagged a little bit. Like right now it's 10 p.m. and I'm kind of ready for bed. But I think I just need to like stay up a little bit later tonight so I can kind of overcome this jet lag. But like I said, getting kind of tired. I'm going to wrap this up. But episode 32 is coming up next. That's going to be coming up tomorrow with Brandon Winfield. And Brandon is the CEO of his company called Paraperks. He recently started recording his new podcast. He's a dirt biking and a racing fan. He's a really active guy, and he does all of this from a wheelchair. And I wanted to mention the fact that he's disabled last because Brandon doesn't let his physical limitations define him or deprive him from living the best life that he possibly can. He's always looking on the bright side. He has a very positive outlook on life. You know, it would be really easy for someone like him to play the sympathy card, but he is super independent and he lives each day with enthusiasm. His company, Paraperks, is developing an app to help disabled people share information about different places that aren't necessarily wheelchair friendly, or maybe certain things a normal person wouldn't think about. It's a really awesome concept, and it's gaining a lot of traction. That episode will be dropping tomorrow, like I said, so stay tuned for that. And then later on this week, episode 33 will be coming out with my buddy Seth Loeb. And Seth owns a company along with his wife called Do Good Clothing Company. And they're actually launching their web store for the first time to the public in just a couple days. So stay tuned for that episode. I had a great time recording that one. Very fun. Like I said, stay tuned. That episode will be coming out later this week as well. But that's all I got. Thank you so much for listening. I know that, like I said, I haven't been as quick on the uploads lately, but I think that you all can forgive me. Mainly, I'm just trying to get out these episodes for my own sake. I'm trying to still find my audience. You know, there's lots of people listening, but I think the more content that I put out, the more, traction that I'll be able to get. I think I'll be able to maximize my traction by putting out more. So I'm trying to get to 100 episodes basically as quick as possible, not sacrificing quality though. I could easily get to 100 episodes, make them 30 minutes each, do bad audio quality, all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to do that. So, putting out good content as fast as I can, basically. If you want to support the podcast, please go rate it 5 stars on iTunes. That's super, super helpful. Also, you can find me on my website, andrewdeitch.com. You can find all my social media accounts and stuff. I've been posting a lot on Snapchat recently. I've been getting back into that, especially on my trip. I love Snapchatting when I'm traveling. But you guys rock. Thank you so much for listening. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.